First thing I got to tell you, and I need you to help me preach here, just look at someone and get my first point out, if you will. Just tell them, say, neighbor, if you've lost the glory, get it back. Yeah, that's the first thing. I didn't come to be deep today. I came to be direct because you got to understand, I'm worried about people and I'm leery of young people who have no glory but don't even miss the glory. Lord have mercy. I'm nervous. I'm nervous around people that claim to be sanctified, people that claim to have been down in that name but are comfortable without glory. I don't have time in this season, and I came to preach to somebody and tell you that you really don't have time in this season to mess around with any more people that are more concerned with gimmicks than glory. Y'all don't want to hear what I'm saying here today, but just tell your neighbor one more time. Tell them, neighbor, I came to get some glory back. Yes, Lord. This is where David is in verse number 6, because we see that even though he has begun to get back on track, he has again acquired the glory. He has again recaptured the Ark of the Covenant from the enemies of the Lord's people. We see, however, that he still has a streak of disobedience on the inside, because understand that David made the same mistake that some of us are making even in 2013, and that is, hear me now, that he mishandled the glory of God. Can I just pause and tell somebody here that whatever you do, you must make it your business to ensure that you do not mishandle God's glory. Lord, help me here. You got to make sure in this season of your life that you do everything you can to protect and to care for and to nurture the glory that God has placed on your life. But when I looked a little bit closer, Elder Travis, I found out that the name Uzzah meant strength. God help me here. Lord, his name means strength. Somebody just shout strength in the house. His name meant strength. Now, it's interesting then what God is saying in this season, in this illustration, because God spoke to me and told me to tell somebody that the reason why some of you have no glory is because you're too busy relying on your own strength. God help me. The reason why some of you have no authority in the spirit realm is because you're too busy relying on your own strength. But I came to remind somebody that God said to tell you here that your strength has no business around his glory. Let me help somebody. Maybe that's why the Bible said that my strength is made perfect, or rather his strength is made perfect in my weakness. And I just came by on my way to heaven here to tell somebody that what you got to understand here is that you've been trying to make it on your own strength for a while. You've been trying to get glory on your own strength. But God sent me to tell somebody in here that's been beat up by the devil, somebody in here that came to the convention on your last dime, somebody that came to the convention knowing that you got issues waiting on you back home that you don't have an answer for, somebody that's got some weakness that you're dealing with. I came to tell somebody that will receive it and give God praise that even though you've got weakness in your body, you've got weakness in your spirit, you're tired and you're just about ready to throw the towel in, I came to tell somebody that will give God praise that God said that you're just weak enough to win now. Oh God, I wish I could preach the way I feel it here. My 20 minutes is just about gone, but just tell your neighbor one more time. Say, neighbor, I'm not going to lean on my own strength, but tell him, say, neighbor, I'm going to trust in the glory. Glory to the name of the Lord.